How can you use your time more effectively in the IELTS reading exam? Time is your biggest enemy in the IELTS exam. In the case of reading, you got 60 minutes and you have 40 questions. This means that you almost have 1 minute to answer each question. This makes it crucial to know that without strategies and right techniques, it's impossible to finish this task. As you go to the next reading passage, the level of difficulty increases in terms of questions and also the reading passages. So it's not a wise idea to divide your time equally between the passages. So instead of going from, for example, 20 minutes passage 1, 20 minutes passage 2, 20 minutes passage 3, it's better to go 15 minutes passage 1, 20 minutes for passage 2, and then 25 minutes for passage 3, which is the hardest one. You should remember that you have almost 1 minute per question. So please don't get stuck in one question. If you don't know the answer, simply move on and go to the next. When you answered all the questions, and if you had still some time, you can come back and you can answer the ones that you couldn't answer before. Another thing about timing is that you're not going to be given extra time to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. So it's very important that you write the answers directly into the answer sheet from the beginning. Another time saver here is to start with the questions instead of starting with the passage. A lot of candidates make this mistake and they start reading the passage, which is normally very long. Instead, you can do this. Simply start with the question because then you know exactly what to look for. Another thing to do to save time is to use techniques like scanning or scheming. In the future video, I will explain these techniques in a more thorough and detailed manner, but they simply mean that you should not read anything slowly. This means that when you don't know the meaning of one single word within a sentence, you shouldn't get stuck and stay there, and you should move on. Or you can try to guess and predict the meaning of that word by looking at the words that come after it or come before it. Remember, never leave any answers empty. The IELTS exam does not have negative points if you have answers that are wrong. So even if you answer randomly, there is still a chance that you can get it right.